It's all about the spotted egg, folks. I know you've been led astray with some other ideas and some other things going on, but it's all about the spotted egg, and I'm going to tell you why. You open these bad boys up, you're working on your egg mastery. Egg mastery by far to me has been the best thing to focus on to get everything else accomplished. And I'm going to tell you how. All right. Spotted egg versus, let's say, the titanium egg over in tech world, where everybody wants you to go because there's a high chance that you get the bunny, and you can do things fast. Okay, that's a great method. I have no problems with that, but I enjoy the spotted egg because I get to keep my super lucky and my ultra lucky boost on. Over the titanium egg, if I have my boost on, I actually I'm stepping on my own feet here, trying to get the 98% thing, but now I have these boosts, kind of stepping on my own toes, so to speak. So instead of doing that, I'm going to sit here on this spotted egg, spend very little. Now, the whole time I'm doing this, I also have my pets on single send. I want to send single pets. I don't want to send all. I want to send single. This is when I'm running from place to place. So eventually your inventory is going to get full and we're going to need some space. So this one, we're going to head on over to the gold machine, right? Everybody knows this. It's no problem, right? Everybody gets it. But there's somebody out there that doesn't understand all the intricate pieces to the pie. When you're working on making space, you're also working on your converting mastery. All right, so now not only are you getting achievements, this is for low level people. This is for no Robux people. This is for people that maybe just joining the game. You're already getting achievements for opening eggs. All right, so you get incentives there. Now you're starting to get achievements for converting things to gold and also failing to convert things to gold. There's achievements for that as well. So you're really working on achievements and mastery here. Now, once you get these guys up to gold, you're going to run on down here. This is why I say send single pets. Send them around. Get these coins. Get these diamonds. That way you're working on those masteries as well. All the way down here to the rainbow converter. You convert them again, right? More converting mastery. Actually, a good bit more than what you were getting for gold. But there's no achievement for failing the rainbow. There is an achievement for converting a legendary. And I think there is for gold as well, but I'm not sure about that part. Let's see. So now, okay, you got all these rainbow pets. We're still trying to squeeze down our inventory even more. Plus all the meanwhile, we're getting achievements, and we're getting mastery. So now we're going to run right over to the dark matter machine over in the tech world. Okay. I recommend, if you can, putting in 4 or 5 pets. This is one of the big reasons why we're using these low level pets, because you can throw 6 of them in and it'll be done in 30 minutes. That's, no problem at all. But I recommend at least 4 or 5, because the reality is you're going to have to go back and go through this process all over again. And it's going to take you some amount of time to get up enough to get up that next 4 or 5. So doing it in 30 minutes may be unrealistic. You're going to sit there and your dark matter machine will just be kind of not working for you at that time. That's a judgment call, but that's just my recommendation. Set yourself on a cycle of some sorts. Depends on what else you got going on in life, right? But you're going to convert those guys to dark matter. And I recommend you do this process with the spotted egg at least up to level 35. At least up to level 35. A level 35 egg mastery gets you 10% cheaper eggs, okay? If you want to continue this all the way up to level 50, so you can get even better luck, right? Eventually you're going to want to get to 99, but why am I saying you can stop at 35 or you could stop at 50 with this? Because we're not done. We're not up. That's not level 99. Well, the reason why you can stop at one of those 2 levels is because now you have a choice. You have a choice to either go fast, go big, or go completionist. And again, this is the split in the three-way split in the road. That's gonna be different for everyone, based on what you want to do. I can tell you up front, I chose to go big, but what does that mean? I'll tell you in a second. First, go fast, because I've already talked about this a little bit. So if you get up to level 35, you get 10% cheaper eggs. All right, now if you're wanting to go fast, you go back over to the Tech World titanium egg, and you get this bunny all day long. Do this, and go all the way up to level 49. I wouldn't go to past level 50 with it, because again, level 50 is even better luck. So kind of shooting yourself in the foot there, but do what you will. But that's a technique. Going fast technique. I recommend coming back to the titanium egg between levels 35 and 49. And then from there, you can kind of go and do what you want. But what did I choose to do? I chose to go big. What I'm after, I'm still in Tech World, but I am after the huge hat cap. Right now, I got a little bit of cheaper, egg purchase, and I got a little bit of extra luck. Plus, I get to keep on, obviously, my super lucky, my ultra lucky boost. So this whole time, I'm getting boost mastery, okay? I know there's a slimmer than slim chance I'll get a huge hat cat, but why not take that chance while I'm actually working towards doing some other things? I think it's genius. I do think it's foolish as well, but hey, it is what it is. So either it's geniusly foolish or foolishly genius, one of the two. But okay, so let's say you already got a huge hat cat, or you just not believing in the odds there, or don't see the value there. Okay, that's fine. That's all well and good. You can go to third route, which is the completionist route, which is basically, hey, after you reach level 35, you got a little bit cheaper egg. Okay. And you hadn't got into the extra luck yet. Go ahead and start around and look at your index and go start around the map and go to the eggs that you need. And get as many as you need to convert to whatever level you need that pet to be. Let's just say you need a dog. You need a dark matter dog. Well, go to that egg that gives you the dog, and do that until you get enough to make a gold, and then enough to make enough golds to make a rainbow, and then enough to, and there you go. That whole time getting converting mastery, and all the other achievements we've been talking about this whole time. So I think that's a wonderful idea. And eventually I may at some point move to more of a completionist strategy, probably soon actually. So that's the best part about what I'm talking about is you can technically kind of move in between these at your will. And there's more, there's not just three, but these are the three that after watching a few videos and kind of just really just playing the game a lot myself, these are kind of the three ways that I would recommend people really take a hard look at, or just use these to grow an idea of your own, which ultimately would be the best anyways. Your own idea is probably going to be better than mine or anybody else's. So, but I decided to go big for the huge cat. I took that 10% discount, and I got a bunch of legendary axolotls, a bunch of hack cats, Haxigators, yes, and I even after I started using it on these expensive eggs, I decided, hey, something I've not been doing is using the fuse machine. I haven't used it at all, so I started fusing things with these pets, and there's a couple ways you can go about doing that. You can just simply, hatch the eggs and go straight to the fusing machine and just fuse a bunch of them. Look on the internet or something and get some ideas for what may be best for you. But you can end up getting star surfers and fancy axolotls and camo axolotls and things like that. And, technically you could do enough fusing to where you could then go back and convert things with the gold machine a lot of times, and with the rainbow machine a lot of times, or do enough converting, you may be able to go straight to the dark matter machine. But one of the techniques that I found most helpful was to continue to try to convert things using gold, the gold machine. And then if I had things left over, so, a lot of times when I was converting, especially these legendary and epic pets, I would use the 100%. I would just put 6 in. Sometimes I would do the 88. That's what I used to do pretty much all the time, is 88. But when I think about the amount of coins that I've put into these pets, and then for what I got going on, just 100% just to get it done. Because I was finding that even at 88%, sometimes I would have a streak where I literally would fail 3 times in a row, and just wasn't really willing to do that as much with the epic and legendary pets, which again is a great reason to use the spotted egg, because you got little money invested in that, and it just makes things a lot more simple sometimes. So yeah, same process. Gold machine. If I had leftover, let's say I had 3 hack cats left over, I may go fuse those 3, and then I might, on my way to the rainbow machine, no problem. And then back to dark matter machine. Okay, so now at this point, with these types of pets, you actually at rainbow level, you have some decent selling. You can sell these pets for some decent money. But I recommend just taking it up a notch. And do the dark matter, so you can work on that dark matter mastery, right? And then after the dark matter, you keep that rolling. Once you start getting a whole bunch of dark matter built up, what do? Last step, take them on over to your enchanting machine or setup, whatever area, right? And you just enchant these bad boys. Now you really have some decent pets to sell. Dark matter, enchanted hexagators and whatnot. These can really boost your diamond. This is for people that really don't want to spend or don't have the Robux to spend. Yeah, so gems or diamonds, can really still be difficult to come by. So okay, that takes care of a lot of our mastery, right? We're taking care of our boost mastery, our egg mastery. Now, what do you do whenever you're bored of spotted eggs? You can go to golden eggs. So you can do the same process with the golden eggs, okay? So when you get about halfway up on your converting, about 50 on your converting mastery, maybe you want to switch over to gold eggs at that point and start doing the gold eggs and do it the same way. So you can get that mastery as well. Now, if you start burning out or get bored, you simply just need more dough, you're going to have to go after these other masteries, the loot bags, the crates, presents, vaults, chests, those types of things, okay? So in order to do that, I found for me personally, since I was, again, going big, I spent a lot of my time in tech worlds. So I would go to the giant alien chest for 500 QD or 500,000 trillion HP. And I found that this was a great place to just send all your pets, right? And then get loot bags. I found it's just really simple. If you're a semi AFK person, like that is, you don't have computer programs and other hacks that you do to do whatever they do. You're just a normal person that's having to stay around your computer at least every 20 minutes, right? That was a great place for me to get loot bags, and still is. I'm not done by any means. Another area to try if you're into trying to go big is sending single pets at the hacker chest at the hacker portal. Okay, those are 3.5 QD or 3,500 trillion. But you can send single pets to each of those, and those can get a significant amount of tech coins as well as loot bags. So those are great places for loot bags. Loot bags, I think, is by far one of the most lucrative mastery things to get, because what you're able to achieve with all the other ones ends up kind of producing. I say all the other ones, some of the other ones, you're able to start producing more loot bags. So loot bags become increasingly important because look, at level 50, your crates drop more loot bags. At level 50, your vaults and safes drop more loot bags. Your presents drop more loot bags. Your chests drop more loot bags, right? So your loot bags, if they get to level 50, they start turning into or producing 35% more diamonds. And then up to 99, you get double. So you're going to get double the bag, 35% diamonds. So it really can start adding up quickly for those of us who want diamonds, who need diamonds to expand our bank and do other really cool things. Mostly for me is the bank, but yeah. Wow. So along the way, that's what my recommendations are. Now, what about presents and crates? I had a lot of luck over in Hell Island with presents and crates. Also chests. There's 2 chests there, big chest, and then there's other chests that spawn as well. And there's diamonds and there as well. But really, the crates and presents for one spot where I got on top of a rock over there, and I just went to town and just chilled right here and just did like a sniper attack on all these things popping up and continued to keep these 2 chests down. That seemed to be really helpful. And for vaults, and safes, and again, chest, I use the Axolotl Deep Ocean. That's where I found. Now, one cool technique that you can use this over here at the Deep Ocean, or the Axolotl Cave, I think it's called. And you can also use this over in Tech World, by the giant alien chest. A lot of times while I was doing this, I had 5 and 6 pets. But let's just say I had the 6 pets. I would put 5 of them over on the big chest, and then I would use the other 1 and just come over and just kind of collect. And this would give me something to do, and also kind of work on different masteries at a time. So that was something that I did a lot over in Tech World, and I did a lot down here in the Axolotl Ocean. So those are my tips and tricks for that. Coins and diamonds, you basically just got to run around for those. I don't know that there's any specific place. Again, my focus has been on, I haven't spent a lot of time, honestly, in the fantasy islands or anything like that, so I don't know much about it. But I spent most of my time in Axolotl Ocean and Tech World, and obviously Spawn World too. The first half of Spawn World, at least, over there to the Rainbow Machine. That's where I spent most of my time. So there may be some other places for diamonds, but I like Tech World. Just start at the shop and just work your way all the way down. Just keep working your way back and forth, sending single pets, coins and diamonds, and just focus on that. Don't hit anything else. Just make a run, couple of runs, just coins, diamonds, and you'll be surprised how fast it can add up. So there's lots of ways to tackle the new update, the free update, but finding your own goals, your own reasons, and continuing to be flexible are my biggest tips. I'm just giving you some ideas and really honestly just sharing with you what I did. But the thing that I think that I really did was I took in a lot of information from everywhere, but I ended up just really creating my own thing, and it made it cool for me. And I got a lot more to go. I recommend you all not get caught up in trying to do everything the fastest. That seems to be like the most popular thing. Like, I got to 99 first, or I got this imaginary cat hoverboard first, or like everybody can't get it first. Somebody's going to get it first, and that the end, like, the end. So make it fun. That's my suggestion. It's not, keep things in mind. Like, hey, if you're just wanting to grind big chests today, let's say the giant tech chest, and then there's like 4 other people in there with some OP pets grinding that chest. Unless you're going to be sitting in there chatting with them, trying to trade and stuff, you might want to find another server. Just getting another server where there's nobody grinding that chest, or where there's somebody who has a little bit less damage than you with their pets, and go in there and see if they want your help. So those kind of things make it worthwhile, and just kind of understanding this a journey. We're all going to get to wherever we want to get to if you dedicate yourself to it. So don't get overwhelmed by these guys spending 10,000 Robux, getting giant cupcakes and whatever else they're getting. It's cool. It's great. It's wonderful. I watch the videos too. I'm fans. I'm a subscriber of other channels. I enjoy it, but it's just not the point of my channel. Not right now. Not yet. Maybe not ever. I don't know. But I do want to make some, put this information out there to people who are trying to have a good time with this game. I think one of the best things about this game is it kind of puts people on equal footing with some certain task. You know, there's some things that really you can't pay to win. Some things you just have to put time in. So in that way, I think that there's a genius to this update where there's people that are going to spend the Robux trying to get these huge exclusive pets and things, but there's also people who feel like they can spend their time on this game and in some ways compete with others. All right, guys, thanks so much for sticking it out with me today. Let me know in the comments what you decided to focus on and how you decided to tackle some of your personal goals with the mastery and the other items of the new update. I look forward to hearing from you down below. I'll see you all next time. Peace.